Okay, so this is I'm already gone. So there are basically just a handful of chords in this. Give a really simplified version of all of them to make it a little easier. First one, this is a chord called C add 9. We're just going to call it C for now. 3 fingers. This is one of the, I think, the 2 hardest ones. You got a middle finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret. And all these shapes, you can actually add your pinky on the 1st string also at the 3rd fret, so it kind of stacks up right below the that ring finger. You really only need these though, the middle 4 strings. If you hold your pinky, you can hit that top string and it'll be okay. And if you just kind of leave your ring finger there, it'll sort of mute the 1st string, that'll be okay too. Okay, so the way strumming this is 2 downs and then up, down, up really fast. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And that first down, he kind of doesn't hit all the strings. He just sort of goes. He's sort of hitting the bass notes and then strumming. Basically doing that 4 times. The next one, so that was called, we're going to call it C. It's really C add 9, but it's C. For the next one, this is really an A with a suspension. It's called A sus. We're just going to call it A for right now. And in the actual chord that's written, you see that you keep that 3 on the 2nd string, and you have 2 other notes. 2 on the 3rd string, 2 on the 4th string. We're not going to bother with the 2 on the 3rd string. We're just going to kind of mute that string. It's a duplicate note. It's the same note that's on the 5th string. You don't really need it. The easiest way to do this is just to go from C to the A sus, just lift up your middle finger. And those 2 fingers that are left, the 2 on the 4th string and the 3 on the 2nd string, will give you a full chord. And again, you can keep your pinky on the top string if you want. But for now, just get those 2 notes, same strumming pattern. So here's the C add 9. Middle finger, pointer finger, and ring. And then just lift it up. So that's the intro, and it's also the verse. For the verse, you do that, let's see, for the intro, you do it 4 times on each chord. And when the verse starts, you just do the same thing 4 times on each chord, and you do the C and the A, it looks like here, 4 times. I'm sorry, the C and the A 2 times. So you do this whole thing. Do that whole thing twice. So you go back to it. That's the verse. Intro was the same thing, just with one of those sections. So far we got the intro and the verse. Pre-chorus is the next thing. Pre-chorus, we're going to get what's really called an E minor 7th. We're just going to call it an E. So far we got C, lift up to go to A, and this one, E, all you have to do is take that A chord, put your pointer finger up on the 5th string. Okay? And just like the A chord, if you want, you can get your middle finger on the 4th string, so you have 2 of those 2nd frets. But to keep it simple for now, just keep your pointer finger on the 5th string, kind of mute the 4th string, and strum. Key with this one is you want to hit the 6th string. Okay? He's doing a little different rhythm here. It's long. So if you look at the rhythm, you'll see it's long, long, short, long, short, long, long, short, short. So down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Try that again. It's down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So you have a long, 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 short, long, long, short, short, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So that's the E chord. And again, all we did was take that pointer finger and move it up to the 5th string. That'll give you a full sound in E minor 7th and just what you need here. The next one's a D chord, and again, all we're going to do is take that pointer finger and move it down to the 3rd string this time. So this is a D. And again, we're just kind of muting the 1st string, letting that ring finger stays there the whole song. Doesn't pick up at all. second string, third fret. On a D chord now, pointer finger on the third string, second fret, and do the same thing. And then we have a C chord again, same starting pattern. So we're going back to that very first chord, middle finger and pointer finger. Do it again. So that pre-chorus part again, it's E, ring finger where it was on the second string, third fret. Here's the first one, E, pointer finger goes to the fifth string. Then we're going to go to D, pointer finger goes to the third string, and then back to that first C chord. Do that twice. That little set of chords happens 2 times. The whole thing happens 2 times. So you get E, C, stay there. And what he actually does here is he stays on C and then he kind of slides it up. Just slide it up 2 frets. So he goes like this. The second time, just hit that there. Move it up 2 frets. So that's the pre-chorus. I'm going to do it again. It's E, stops on C, and that goes into the chorus. The chorus is a G chord. So keep those same fingers. Again, if you want your pinky on top, you can. If you don't want to, just kind of mute the first string. And for this G chord, we're just going to add middle finger on the 6th string. And again, here there's another optional note. Pointer finger can go on the 5th string, 2nd fret. So just like we did the C, we do the same thing with G, except it's on the 6th string and the 5th string. So you have, for the G chord, if you want to play the full thing, it's 6th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, and that same 2nd string, 3rd fret. If you don't want to put your pointer finger down, that's too tough, just lift it up and mute that 5th string. So you get a nice chord. And again, if you want to add your pinky, you can. If you want to put your pointer finger down, you can. But all you really need are these 2 notes, the ring finger where it's been, and then the 6th string, 3rd fret. So that's our G chord. I'm going to go ahead and put my pinky down and put my pointer so we get a nice full G sound. So for this strumming pattern is, if you look at the rhythms, it's long, long, and then short, 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 down, up, down, up. Those long, long, short, 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 long, long, short, 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 short. He does that 3 times, and then he just takes this pointer finger note, or this, I'm sorry, the 3rd fret note, and moves it down to the pointer finger on the 2nd fret. So you go like this. Twice, 3 times, and then that chord sounds weird out of context, but you're going to see it just makes like this little walk down bass line. Let me go back to C at that point. And then to E minor. Then D, C, and back to D. So chorus again. G, middle finger on the 6th string. Walk down, C. He actually does a little walk down here on the 5th string. So watch that again. It's G. Walk down on the 6th string, go to C, and do that same walk down on the 5th string. Then E minor, so pointer finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. D, that's pointer finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And C. D again. And for the chorus, you do that all again. G, 3 times, walk down, C, 3 times, walk down, D minor, D, C, D, and then we just do the whole thing again. Verse. So you have 3 parts so far. The intro, which is the same as the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. I'm going to do them all again. So once we finish that chorus, we're going to do the verse again. So it goes back to the C. This is down, down, so, let me see that chord progression again. That's the the down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Again, that goes down, down, up, down, up, down, down. So again, this is just the verse. Again, it was the first thing we did. We're just going to play it again here after the chorus and do all that stuff that we just did again. So, C and A minor, lift up. And again, C, A minor. Now the pre-chorus again. So again, the pre-chorus. We'll run through it again. There's the fifth string, E. That's then C, and then slide, and then again E. Now the chorus. They call it the break on here. It's the bridge. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just the C chord 5 times. And then take those notes, slide them up, and refinger it. He puts his pointer finger down on the second string. Don't do that. Just do this. And then just slide up. Go to E, and then D, and you do C again. Slide up, and E, D, C, E, D, C again. Slide up. Chorus again. Walk down, C. 3 times, walk down on the fifth string. D, D, C, D, and then all again. G, 3 times, walk down the sixth string. C, 3 times, walk down, E. So, only those 4 parts. There's the intro, which is the same as the verse. There's the pre-chorus. There's the chorus, which starts on the G and does that walk down stuff, the G and walk down. And does all that again. And then we have that little break thing, which is just really just C, walk up, again, E minor, and then D. You do that a bunch of times. And then it goes back into the chorus again. So, once you get the 4 parts, just string them together, do it again, play the break, and do one more chorus at the end, and that's the whole song. So not too much. You just have a couple chords. C and A. A sus. Just remember for C, do this, lift up. The E, just move it down to the 5th string. For the D, move your pointer finger down to the 3rd string. And for the G, you're moving your middle finger up to the 6th string. And if you want, you can add your pointer on the 5th string 2nd fret. And this whole time, if you want to keep your pinky, you can do that too. That should cover it. I'm going to play it. I don't know if this is going to pick up on the camera. Try playing it a little bit here with the recording. This is tuned up. So what they did in the original recording was they actually tuned their guitar down. There wasn't a capo. They tuned it down. They actually tuned the tuners down, so they're down a whole step. So that instead of E, this is a D. Instead of A, this is a G. Instead of D, this is a C. I tuned all the notes down, the equivalent of 2 frets. So I tuned it up. So the vocals sound terrible, but it sounds weird because it's artificially tuned up. But you can at least practice along with it. Verse again, just like the intro. Up. D, 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 D.